Imagine the city that has been under one party's control for nearly 30 years until now. What changed? And why does it send shockwaves across American politics? Stay tuned. Welcome back. Today, how an enormous plot twist landed in Miami, Florida, where some mayor's race flipped the script. Turns out, the result might not be so local after all. It might reshape what's next for U.S. elections. The December 9th, 2025 runoff for mayor of Miami pitted two sharply contrasting candidates against each other. Eileen Higgins, a Democrat and former Miami-Dade County Commissioner, and Emilio Gonzalez, a Republican endorsed by former President Donald Trump. Though the race was officially nonpartisan, Gonzalez's endorsement from Trump turned it into a symbolic referendum on national politics. Miami, long considered at least in parts a Republican bastion, was suddenly the nation's political center of gravity. To Democrats, this was more than a city election. It was a chance to see if their message could break through in a GOP-leaning area ahead of the 2026 midterms. Eileen Higgins, on the other hand, focused on real, everyday concerns: housing affordability, transparency in government, better public services, climate resilience, and improved public transport. She positioned herself as someone focused on making the city work, not just as a partisan politician. That approach helped her appeal to Miami's diverse, immigrant-rich population. Her grassroots campaign of local outreach and active organizing made the difference, especially against the backdrop of a race framed by national partisan endorsements. When the votes were counted, Higgins had won convincingly by about 18 to 19 points. She is now the first Democrat elected mayor of Miami in almost 30 years and the first female to ever take up the post. Her victory is more than symbolic. It sends notice that Miami, once a GOP stronghold, may be trending toward a shift. For Democrats, it was a huge morale boost. To Republicans, it was a warning ahead of upcoming elections. This race shows how local elections, even the nonpartisan ones, can reflect national sentiment, especially when big names like Trump get involved. The takeaway? Housing, public services, and community inclusion issues speak louder than party endorsements. Higgins' concentration on these resonated with voters. It might also represent that even traditionally Republican regions are more competitive than many expected, especially urban, diverse areas. Might this portend surprises in 2026? Well, Miami just flipped its mayor's office in a way few predicted. But this was never about just one city or one candidate. This was about what people care about every day: fairness, respect, and opportunity. When a campaign taps into that, even against the odds, it can win. If you found this story eye-opening, hit like, subscribe for more political shakeups, and drop a comment. What do you think this means for future U.S. elections?